Cookout season is upon us, so that means that we are gonna have plenty of leftover hamburger patties. Tonight, we're gonna make hamburger patty Crunchwrap Supremes. Let's go. Welcome back to Planet in the South. So the first thing that I need to get ready are my tostadas. Unfortunately, I don't have any tostadas already crisped up in the pantry, but I have corn tortillas, so I can make some. All I need to do with these are rub a little bit of oil on them, any type of oil of your choosing. I'm using olive oil, sprinkle some across the top, swizz some across the top, kind of rub it in here. You just want to have a light coating of oil on both sides. So you put it on one side, just massage it in and rub it on the other. And you can do these in the oven or in the air fryer. So I am going to put mine on my air fryer tray here and put them in my air fryer for about 5 minutes on 400 degrees. Just keep a watch on them. You don't want them to get burnt, but you do want them to be completely crispy and crunchy. Okay, so we can't have a Big Mac Crunchwrap without Big Mac sauce. Unfortunately, they don't sell it like they do Chick-fil-A sauce. I think that would be a good idea, McDonald's, hint, hint. But we're gonna make our own. So we are actually going to make this meal a little vegan, a little going back to our start into Planet in the South. But I do have veganese here. It tastes just like mayonnaise. No one's gonna know when I feed it to them, promise you. They're not here to watch me cook, so there you go. So this is veganese, tastes just like regular mayonnaise. Use regular mayo if that's what you have. I'm gonna do 2 heaping tablespoons, okay? So 2 big tablespoons of this mayonnaise here. And less dishes, so I'm gonna keep on using this. Ketchup, which anybody who knows me knows that I got about 3 more of these in the pantry, so don't worry. But I'm gonna do 1 heaping tablespoon of ketchup, just a dash of white vinegar, just a little bit. I'm not a huge vinegar person. Probably about a teaspoon of garlic powder, teaspoon of onion powder, teaspoon of paprika. Oops, that was probably a little bit much, but paprika really doesn't have a taste. So I'm gonna mix this all up together. And I know that my instructions on my sauces are not great, okay? It's a little of this, a little of that. You gotta taste it, okay? So if you just expect to go right off the recipe and it be excellent, you have to taste it. All right, so mine's coming together. Tastes like Big Mac sauce, excellent. Now, Big Mac sauce does have either relish or pickles. I have pickles I'm gonna dice up, and then I have just a little bit of onion I'm gonna dice up in there. Those are both personal preference, how much ever you like. If you like it really oniony, add lots of onion. If you like it really relishy, add lots of relish. Now, if you want extra onions in your Crunchwrap, which I do not, if you do though, dice up a little bit more onion now, okay? Let's think, forward thinking. So, get us some pickles. So I've got about 1 inch worth of sliced pickles, okay? There you go. That, and then I'm gonna do probably about half of this onion here. But again, how much ever you want, and just dice those up. So my onion and my pickles are nice and finely diced, and I am going to put those in my sauce. If you don't need to use all of it, don't, okay? You can use it somewhere else. I'm gonna give that a good stir. I got a little happy with the paprika, okay? So it's probably a little bit darker than regular mac sauce, but if I gave it to you, you wouldn't know the difference. Set it to the side. So next thing you need whenever you are making a Big Mac is you need some lettuce, okay? I don't have a head of lettuce. I got a bag of lettuce, and it's a little sad. So we are just going to slice it up really thin, and like I said, it's a little sad, so we'll just get rid of the sad pieces. But, you know, if you never have sad lettuce in your fridge, good for you. I end up having lots of sad lettuce, but I try really hard. So just slice that up really thin, shred it however you want to do it. 5 minutes on 400 for the tostadas in the air fryer were absolutely perfect. Just set these to the side. Okay, so let's heat up our hamburger patties. Now, I'm gonna put them in the microwave to heat them up, just because I wanna make sure that my meat is completely heated through when I go to eat my Crunchwrap. You see a difference here. So this is my regular beef hamburger patty, and then this is actually the Morningstar hamburger patties, the plant-based, and they are actually really good. I mean, this is one of the better plant-based meat alternatives that we've tried. So I'm gonna just heat both of them up in the microwave, I don't know, a minute or so. One of the #1 rules when you're making any type of quesadilla, Crunchwrap, stacker, anything like that, make sure you have everything around you ready, okay? Because a tortilla can go from perfect to burnt in a matter of seconds. So when you're making something with multiple layers, make sure you have everything around you, okay? If you're scrambling trying to find something, it's gonna burn. So let's assemble our Crunchwraps. We're gonna try Crunchwrap. This might turn into some type of stacker. So these are the low carb tortillas, and I think they're 8-inch. Girl gonna say 8-inch. I'm gonna lay that down first, put some of my sauce down, however much or however little you want. I like it, so getting me a good healthy dose. Don't go all the way to the edges, right? Because you're gonna flip this over, okay? So if you go all the way to the edges, it's gonna be a mess. It's not gonna sit right. Next goes your meat. I'm gonna put my cheese side this way. Now I'm going to put my lettuce. And if you're gonna add extra pickle, do that now. So I had some leftover diced pickles and onions, so I'm gonna put that in there. So get that just how you want it. Put your tostada there, and then more than likely, it's not gonna close all the way. Now, take another tortilla and kind of lay it down there and see about how much you need, and then just tear. So I like to fold mine in half and then just tear around the edges. I find it a lot easier. Baby tortilla. Okay, now I'm just gonna take and fold. And it's gonna take a little manipulation, and don't be too rough with it. May have to rearrange some. Heck fire. I've even impressed myself here. So you're gonna have to put your hand on it and hold it. Multitasking. Now, for your skillet, take you a little bit of vegetable spray and spray the bottom of a hot pan. I've got mine over medium. And now you're going to take it and flip it over and lay it flat. Oops, burn yourself in the process. But make sure you try to get all those edges laid down flat too, so that it will stick together. Okay, now let that set on one side for about 2 minutes or so. You want it to crisp up so that it will hold in place. And here you have it, another Encore meal using the leftover hamburger patty, a Big Mac Crunchwrap. So easy to eat, so easy to make. Took me less than 30 minutes, as all of our weeknight meals do. And what am I gonna do for a side? French fries in the air fryer, or probably just some cheese dip that I'm gonna heat up. Make it American, making it Mexican, whatever you want. Options are endless. Hope you try this one.